Let's get into sound tests, and I'll give you every bit of information you want on the screen, decibels that I've actually put through each microphone, price that you want to be able to have, and I'll put all the links for the microphones in the description if you want to pick one up. Obviously, they're Amazon affiliate links. Help support the channel. Let's get into some sound tests. This is the Fifine AM8, and I'm currently at 50 decibels of volume, and I'm about 3 inches away from the sensor, talking over the top of it and not directly into the sensor. This microphone has a lot of handling noise because it has a plastic body, but in this case, I have it on a boom arm to try to reduce all of that so you can hear the true sound of this microphone on XLR. Again, through the Wave XLR, no cloud lifter. This is completely raw audio, no filters. I'm only going to gain match. Next up is the Fifine Amplirocket, and this microphone is completely USB only, and you can actually plug in another USB to get RGB on this. I'll show some B-roll of it. This is at 100% volume for Windows, and there's not a gain knob on this microphone, but it is a dynamic mic, and I felt like I should include it just for you to have it if you've ever seen this kind of funky rocket one. It comes with a boom arm and everything for like 50-something bucks, so that's this microphone. Let's go to the next one. This mic is the FDUCE SL40, and I'm at 51 decibels of gain on this microphone, and I'm again about 3 inches away from the end of the microphone and the end of the actual capsule because it is so close to the top. And this microphone is about, I think it was about $100, but on sale for around 70 most of the time. Still has USB, and again, this sound is completely raw from the FDUCE SL40. Let's go on to the next microphone. This is a sound test of the Fifine K688. We're at 50 decibels, and I'm about 3 inches away from the capsule because it is towards the end of the actual microphone. And so this is what you would hear if you're using the Fifine K688. And I do believe it has the exact same sensor as the AM8, but you can be the judge of that and tell me what you think. Once again, completely raw, 50 decibels, Fifine K688. Next up is the infamous Rode PodMic, and this thing is a chunk. It is heavy. However, this microphone has been seen in a lot of budget setups for audio. However, let's see what you think of it. This is at 55 decibels of volume from the Wave XLR, and again, no filters applied. I'm going to keep repeating that because every video people say, you've added so much stuff. No, I mean, YouTube compresses stuff, let's be honest, but this is at 55 decibels of gain, and I'm about 3 inches away from the end of this microphone, but the capsule does sit a little further down inside this, so you do have to go a little closer if you want to get that presence feel and that proximity feel. So once again, this is the Rode PodMic. Let's go on to the next microphone. Next up is the Maono PD400X, and this microphone looks like the Rode PodMic and the SM7B had a baby and then added USB to it, and that's what you got here. This microphone is unique because it does have software that comes with it on the USB side for EQ and a whole bunch of stuff. You should go check out that review if you want, but we're currently running at 53 decibels on XLR for this microphone, and you tell me, does this sound any better than the ones that you've heard before or what's coming next, which is the SM7B. So once again, 53 decibels. And now let's go on to the last microphone on our list, the Shure SM7B. Future Brandon here. Post editing, I realized that this microphone had the switches on the back activated for the bass cut and the presence boost. And I think that the audio kind of speaks for itself. I'll let you hear what it sounds like right now. And last on our list, the Shure SM7B, rocking 61 decibels of volume, being obviously the highest that's needed to produce this, at least with my voice and my environment and the distance that I am. Also had the gain, what I feel like was just a little too high. We're actually running the SM7B at 58 decibels of gain right now at its current state. So this is the SM7B sound test, completely untouched. The dip switches are in the completely flat profile as it comes out of the box. If you wanted to hear what they are both controlled, you can just go back and listen to that small sample. All right. Now we're going to go back through all of the microphones from this list in reverse order, just so that we've walked all the way up to the SM7B. Let's go all the way back to the AM8 and then go for our final thoughts. Next up is the Maono PD400X. Next up is the infamous Rode PodMic. This is a sound test of the Fifine K688. This mic is the FDUCE SL40. Next up is the Fifine Amplirocket. This is the Fifine AM8, and I'm currently at 50. So that wraps up our sound test of all of the microphones on the table. What were your thoughts? And we'll see you in the next video. I'll put some other videos on the screen right here. Go click one of them. Thank you so much. It helps the algorithm. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye. Algorithm.